We are Momentum Engineering, and we've spent the past 10 years providing engineering services throughout Australia to the onshore, offshore and transmission industries. So let's talk about something that affects every aspect of the industry, and that's isolations and safe systems of work. Something that is often overcomplicated, leading to errors and delays. Now, we see these problems every day, so instead of just sitting back, we decided to fix them. I'd like to introduce Mineral Blue and IsoPlan. So let me explain how it works. As an example, we'll have a wee look at pigging operations. We've got a pig launcher and a pig receiver. Two remote locations, each one requiring their own isolations and permits. So, in most situations we need to find one of those rare beasts called the authorising engineer. This is Jim. Jim sits in a darkened room in between his site visits, going through stacks and stacks of paper and drawings and operational manuals, and his sole purpose in life is to create the perfect isolation plan, usually under very tight time constraints. It often takes a great deal of time and resource, and he can't afford to make any mistakes. And if that wasn't enough, Jane is doing the exact same process over at the pig receiver. What if you could create an isolation plan at the touch of a button, gathering data straight from your drawings? And what if that isolation plan could then influence the entire safe system of work, from isolations and permits through to competency verification, all automatically? Well, it can. IsoPlan adds just a few additional fields to a drawing. These fields identify things like the isolation name and the valve status. These fields then provide the instructions on what needs isolated and when. IsoPlan then extracts that information and provides it straight to your authorising engineer, all at the touch of a button, ready for the authorising engineer to verify or modify it. The same information can then be used to instruct the engineer on site on what needs isolating. So, when Johnny isolates a valve, Jane, the authorising engineer, validates that that valve is closed using iSOL8. She then verifies that locks are in the lockbox. Now, because this is a cloud system, Jim already knows that the valves are isolated and the keys are in the lockbox. Jane and Jim are now ready to start their work, which is handy because the system has already confirmed the information to the permit office, which has meant the permit controller has been able to immediately issue the permit. No waiting around for hours. And because ePermit speaks directly to my skills, anyone tagging onto the permit will automatically have their qualifications checked. So you can't log on as a supervisor if you don't have the appropriate authorizations. Jim can even see in his intrinsically safe tablet that the system is in lockdown because Sally's tagged onto the permit. If Jim wants to, he can even see the other details associated with the isolation and permit. He can look at operatives, qualifications, valve details, risk assessments, drawings, anything he wants. Then, when it's all finished, he can use his fact-safe checklist to confirm that everything is correct, allowing the permit to be closed and the isolations to be reversed. It's that simple. All you need to do is use IsoPlan to collect the data and generate the pre-validated isolation plan, then verify the isolations are in place with iSOL8 using the near field communication, which in turn releases the work permit, whilst the system automatically verifies everyone's qualifications as they sign on to the permit, which leaves the permit controller and the authorising engineers free to check that everything's gone smoothly, allowing them to close out the permit and return the isolations to their normal state. And all because we added a few extra lines to your drawings. IsoPlan, the missing piece of the puzzle. For more information, please get in touch with Momentum Engineering.